Running promos for the Alter Ego Festival. Last week we were doling out the last few trips out there to L.A. It's coming up the 18th, and it's the Black Keys and Blink-182 and Billie Eilish and all that. We're going to air it live, too, but I saw that Billie Eilish got the nod to provide the theme song for the new James Bond movie.
Oh, nice.
It's like a big get, you know, when Adele has done it before.
Madonna.
I think Garbage did it in recent memory. Madonna, yeah. The 25th James Bond movie. And again, I love these James Bond movies. I don't know why. I never read the books or anything.
Who's James Bond now?
Daniel Craig.
Still.
Yeah, still. I think
He's
it's his
been there
last
for a long
one.
time.
Danny C, yeah.
He's done 4 or 5 of them. But I think he said that every time he says it's his last one,
Right.
I think this is going to be his last one. Haven't they already cast the new one?
What's it called?
No Time to Die. And so that'll be the title song.
She'll do a good job with that.
I think it would be cool.
Yeah. Like, her style lends itself really well to that. I'm excited about that.
She has
Kind
written
of like a sultry,
Yeah.
like
kind of edgy, a little
breathy,
dark.
yeah.
Sam Smith did it for one of the movies.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I like him.
So she and her brother have written the song. She will be the youngest artist in history to write and record a James Bond theme song. So there you go. Maybe she'll get an Oscar nomination for it next year.
Hey.
Think about that. So, whatever. If you're a Billie Eilish fan, but you don't give a hoot about James Bond, something for you.
She was just posted on her Instagram. She was in, like, Hawaii or something. Mm-hmm. She's 18 now. She had her buzzards out. They're big.
Oh, really?
They're not, like, out. Not like, but you
force me to follow Billie Eilish on Instagram.
She does it tastefully, if that makes sense. Like, there's little teasers, but I didn't realize how big her boobs were until I looked at that last post. It's a couple in a row.
what a
and
perv. Look at this girl.
And you swipe through them. Well, I knew she was a curvy girl, and she was, like, hiding it because she was so young, but I didn't realize they were that big.
Where did you see this?
On her Instagram, Billie Eilish.
All right. Maybe she took it down.
It's like there's like
It
10
doesn't
different
start with
pictures.
that.
Oh, I see.
You gotta,
Yeah.
if you click on it and then you swipe through, and it's
She's
like her
like-
in a shower.
she's under a waterfall or
Yeah, and then
something.
like she's kayaking, and you can see them.
Oh, I see. This has been liked by my daughter.
Oh, there you go.
There you go.
But yeah,
And probably by me, too.
it was liked by me for sure.
But yeah, and 12 million others
Yeah.
is what this
Yeah.
says. All right. Because she is 18 now, right?
Right.
All right, so I'll start following Billie Eilish. She has 48.7 million followers.
It's crazy.
That's more than I have, Bill.
How many more? Like 200, 300?
57 more than I have. Million, I meant. And she only has 58 million. So congratulations to her. She
That's cool.
she was pretty, when asked recently, she's been pretty vocal about the fact that, hey, when I turn 18, I'm going to stop wearing garbage bags everywhere.
Right.
Although it's not like when you, I get what she's saying and do whatever you want to do, but it's not like when you turn 18, everybody goes, well, now she's an adult, time to be respectful. You know, you got to do what you want to do. But it's not like there's a switch that flips on your 18th birthday and it changes how people perceive you.
Right. I saw someone trying to drag, what's his face, from Garden State in Scrubs.
Zach Braff,
Yeah,
because he's
'cause
dating Florence Pugh.
Yeah, and she's like 23, and then he's 44, and they're like, he's such a creep for going out with her. But like, don't the women get to choose who they want to go out with?
Yeah.
Sure.
Like, I don't get that whole thing.
And she's super cute.
right,
Yeah.
and he's a movie star.
Sure.
So
Yeah.
yeah.
Also, I didn't get to comment on it when you were talking about it, but that song by Sam Smith that was written for, I think it was Spectre, the James Bond movie.
Okay.
That's going to be the song I walk down the aisle to. I love that song.
You gotta say yes.
Yeah,
It's-
you're going to say no, though.
You get down the aisle, and say I don't.
Eventually, I'm going to say yes, but it's called Writings on the Wall. But, like, I will walk down the aisle to that song. That is such a
I don't
chic...
think I've ever heard it.
It's a very chic, white collar, like, bow tie.
White collar.
I mean, bow tie, and then, like...
White tablecloth.
tuxedo.
It's a real white glover.
For his wedding.
gonna be
dramatic.
Okay.
Of course, it's gonna be dramatic.
Here's where the flower girls come out.
It's all black and white, but the rose petals are red in your videography. The video of your wedding. That's what I'm picturing for his wedding.
Oh, all black and white.
Here's where the smoke comes out.
I can't picture it because I can't see it ever happening.
Well, but you're not invited. Of course you don't.
He's not invited.
No.
Oh. Am I invited?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, if I'm not dead by then.
You're
Fair
probably
enough.
busy anyway.
I'm gonna be chasing a toddler around. I'll be chasing a teenager around by then. She's already a flower girl. We
a grandpa by then.
Gwen and I have 4 weddings this year,
I have none.
and our daughter is a flower girl so far in one of them.
I'm invited to a lot of weddings.
I haven't been to I went to a wedding 2 years ago, but that was with my ex-girlfriend. And then Cody Cooper's. That was the last wedding I went to.
I went to one in August, but that was my only wedding last year.
And that was over a year. Like, that was 2018 that they got married?
Cody, yeah.
So we have a wedding end of this month in Detroit. We have a wedding in Jamaica in April. We have a wedding in Norfolk in May.
Are these
and then we have a wedding in Denver in September.
First weddings or second weddings?
First weddings. Yeah. Because my wife's peer group, they're a decade behind me.
Yeah.
So they're her friends. I mean, they're our friends, but people that she knew before me, they're all getting married now.
Being in that, I'm in the in between. I had a couple years ago. I had a surge of weddings when I was in my mid 20s, 23 to 26, and now I'm 30, and I think I'm probably going to come into some more weddings here in the next few years.
You had friends getting married at 23?
Just right out of college, high school or college
Christ.
sweethearts, things like that.
Ugh.
Yeah.
How many of them are still married?
I don't think I have many friends that are divorced yet.
Really?
It's
Yet.
coming.
Yeah, it's
Because they got married when
coming.
it's only been 5 years.
Yeah, it's coming soon. 7 years.
I was gonna say.
I bet the next wedding I go to. Let's see, do we know anybody that got engaged? Brian Kenny. That's what I was thinking.
That's probably going to be our
Yeah.
next friend group wedding.
I just don't have.
Comedians don't really get married.
Not a lot of comics get married.
Right.
And then I missed a lot. I missed Dalton's wedding because I was working.
Yeah, having shows and
yeah,
stuff.
like that. So I miss a lot of weddings because of gigs. You gotta let me know well in advance.
I went to a wedding in 2018 in Asheville, North Carolina.
It's a beautiful city.
It was great. It was an outdoor wedding. It was gorgeous. It
Yeah.
was really, really fun.
Yep.
But yeah, those were the last two, one a year.
Huh. All right. Well, anyway, it's 2020 shaping up to be a year, right?
You're going to be traveling. You're going to go back to Denver.
Oh my goodness! Oh, just
I come with
weddings
you guys?
galore.
Denver, yeah.
I'm sorry.
Can I come with you guys?
Only
no.
if you want to sleep in the car.
I'll sleep in the car.
All right.
It's an upgrade for her. She
Yeah,
was
it's
telling you
better
about her
than the bed
dad.
I'm on.
I was going to say my back seat it has 350 thread count.
Yes.
Yeah, it's
All
leather,
right.
but 350
That's
thread
fine.
count, leather
That's
thread
fine.
count. You haven't slept until you've slept on leather threads.
Yeah, I bet.
Woo, doggy. That's living. Yeah, absolutely.
in.
You can come along.
Okay.
Yeah, we're flying.
Okay.
What I'll need you to do is drive my car out there.
Fine.
Yeah.
I'll drive to Denver.
I mean, we'll be back by the time you get out there.
I'll line up gigs along the way both ways. Then what? Now I have your car for 3 weeks.
Yeah. What's going on, Tulsa? How are you, everybody? Des Moines, give it up. Mary Santora. What's up, Bozeman?
You get it.
Alan got married at 23, divorced at 26. Anyways, tell Mary to swipe right on me. Sounds like an ABBA
I
song.
will.
Yeah.
Dude, these young 20-year-olds that already have a divorce under their belt.
That's what I'm saying.
Like 21, I couldn't imagine being married at 21, let alone being divorced at 21.
No, but there are also people who are
Modern
like, well,
age,
I'm not
yeah.
going anywhere, and this is a girl from high school.
Yeah.
Probably the best I can do right
A
now.
lot
yeah,
of
like,
people
am I-
stay in their hometowns,
Well,
man.
my ex-wife was in a situation where she went to the army, met a guy, got knocked up, married him, and she was doing all this while she was 19 years old because her parents weren't really around. So,
Yeah.
she was on her own,
That's a
and so
life.
she didn't know what else to do.
Yeah, that's a lifetime.
So, yeah,
though.
so
I'm just saying.
So she just was like, well, I guess I should get married to this guy because he knocked me up. And then 2-3 years later, they were divorced.
Yeah.
Because it was not a good situation. So I mean that
That
stuff happens.
happens.
I understand that.
Yeah.
It's the honestly, it's the people that get married to their high school sweetheart that stay together that I find more
Disturbing.
bewildering. Not disturbing,
it's
but it's so hard to stay
But
with that
I don't
same
think
person.
that it is at all.
Not for a lot of people.
If you've already been with them for 7 years by the time you're 20 years old.
But I'm so different because I think of it in my terms
Mm-hmm.
where I was such a different person.
But they
back
look
then.
at it, they
I
grow
know.
with them.
I get that,
And some people
I
do.
think, and I said
But that's
bewildering.
codependency.
I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying it just doesn't make sense to me because I've changed so much.
Well, also
Right.
if it's mutual codependency, and
That's
you,
what keeps people together.
yeah, I mean, you make it work for my parents been married for 50 years, and they're They're still in good shape.
But I feel
and,
like
you know,
at such a young age, like that, like if you're a teenager or early 20s, you don't even know who you are
it's
yet.
it was a different time then. I understand it more then because
Yeah.
it's like women were just like,
That was your job.
well, they
Get
either went to
married and
college
have
or they
kids.
got married. Or, yeah, now I don't necessarily.
But,
and
Cody,
human nature doesn't change, I
The
guess.
rush, yeah.
To your point, Cody, when you're saying you don't even know who you are, they identify part of themselves as that relationship. They say, "Who are you?" "Oh, I'm so and so's wife."
Yeah, I
like
don't-
that's
and I don't
part
feel
of
like
who
that's
they
healthy.
are. No, it's
And
not. But it's part of who they are.
But it's kind of impressive if you can do it now because there are so many options and people are so willing to just give up on a relationship that fast.
'Cause there's so many
Yeah, so if you're in this day and age with your high school sweetheart for the past 10 years or 15 years, more power to you because that is not the norm anymore.
But
And Poundcake, you said you wanted to be a kept man.
I do, but I want to be a kept man with myself and my partner being equals. Like
That's literally not the definition of a kept man.
But it is though. It is
No,
a kept man.
you mean financially you want your equal to pay for
No,
everything?
That's not a kept man. Is just saying someone I could be committed to and faithful to. And
not
That's
kept
not what that
man.
means.
That's not what that means.
okay, well
No.
then I'm misinterpreting it wrong.
you
what
want
is a kept
a
man?
partner.
He's misinterpreting it wrong, Bill. You wanted.
I'm
you,
misinterpreting it.
You're saying you want an equal.
Yes, I
You
didn't
want a
think-
partner.
But who
Yeah.
are you ever going to regard as an equal? Let's be serious.
Himself.
Who are you ever going to regard as an equal?
I'm gonna run across the beach into my own arms.
No, it's not going to happen. So who are you going to regard as an
Well,
equal?
then no one. I would rather
Oh,
be
my goodness.
alone than unhappy.
Well,
And
those
I'm
are
not gonna be nobody's-
Those are not your only two choices.
But
It's
I
not
just
a
don't-
binary equation.
But you're sitting there treating me like I'm gonna be scrubbing a bathtub. I don't even scrub my own bathtub.
I didn't say any. This is not Cinderella. It's the evil
But
stepsisters
that's what
aren't
you're
going
making-
out to the ball.
So what does kept mean then?
When they say she's a kept woman, it means she's kind of a trophy
homemaker.
wife. The guy pays for everything. Like a woman who marries a rich guy, she's like, I don't have to worry about anything. I'm happy being a kept woman or a kept man.
I just thought it means like I'm keeping you. I'm not letting you go. I'm not letting you.
No, that's committed.
Okay. Well,
I mean, that might
didn't
be
know what it meant.
that might be where it came from. But traditionally, a kept woman is like, look, I'm with this guy because I don't have to worry about anything.
Quite honestly,
I'm happy to trade whatever for security in whatever way I need it.
Yeah, I just don't want the aggravation of a relationship. I don't want you texting me and calling me all the time, asking where I'm at, what am I doing.
Yeah, but a lot of relationships aren't like that.
So
If you're with somebody like that, then those are all signs of a hallmark poor relationship.
I mean, a kept woman also, it should be mentioned, a kept woman back in the day meant your side piece.
yeah, like a mistress.
Your guma. Yeah, right.
Historically, the term has been denoted a kept woman who was maintained in a comfortable or lavish lifestyle by a wealthy man so that she would be available for his sexual pleasure.
There you go. A concubine.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so bad. I thought I was going to be
Right,
like
but that's
That's
what's
not
like-
an equal.
sweeping floors.
That's not an equal.
He's like,
it's
oh,
not a
that's-
freak.
It's a sugar
That's-
daddy, essentially.
That's the part that sounds good. He's like, I thought I was going to be scrubbing floors.
Hey, well,
You'll be
that's-
scrubbing something.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Such a woman could move between the roles of mistress and courtesan.
Ooh, a
Depending-
courtesan. Ooh, a geisha. Look at
depending on
you.
her situation and environment.
Cortisone, isn't that like a type of bread?
Not cortisone. A type
Cortisone
of
is
what?
what you get
No,
shot
what
into
did
your
he say?
hands. A type of bread.
thing is huge. Cortisone, not the steroid.
Are you thinking of a calzone?
Calzone. Yeah.
I'll tell you what, I had the worst doctor. He
I'll
gave me a
keep a calzone
He
around.
he gave me a calzone shot, and it did nothing for my knee.
Yeah.
Just
calzone.
marinara.
See, you're speaking Poundcake too, Mary.
I'm learning.
You got it.
I'm
Hey, you
learning.
did. You figured it out.
It's like
let me give
frustrating.
you
Isn't it
a-
fun when you pick up on his
When he says it,
stuff?
I'm like, I know
Yeah.
exactly what he means.
Let me have a slice of pepperoni and a cortisone. And, ooh, that sounds good. And
Do you have the cortisone 10?
throw a
that
Pepsi
cream?
in there,
Or-
too. That's pretty good. Cortisone.
And calzone. Mr. Zubs.
Yeah.
Sandwich
Mr.
guy.
Lunchtime at Mr. Zubs.
Nah.
Yeah, I'm not gonna get
He
married.
just wants to be a kept man
No.
with his calzones.
No, I'm fine.
That's all he
I
wants to
just
be.
rather be alone. I'll get a weighted blanket. I already have my torso pillow. Like, I'm good.
Weighted blanket.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm going to get a weighted blanket.
Yeah,
It's not for me. I tried one. People are like, because I know everybody goes, it's great for anxiety. I'm like, I'm not anxious.
Mine's not an
But
anxiety thing.
I thought it would like feel good, or it'd keep me because I toss a lot.
I toss and turn.
I thought it would keep me from that. I found it to just be annoying.
I'm a side sleeper, so I all night long, and it could be the poor mattress, but all night long I'm flopping side to side. And my friend who I stayed with mattress first. My friend who I stayed. What? My friend who I stayed with in Seattle had a weighted blanket, and I am telling you, I did not wake up once throughout the night. I woke up in the exact same position that I fell asleep in. I can't tell you the last time that happened.
Well, then you should get one. Yeah. That sounds like.
But I bet
I had
a
one for
mattress
a while, but I didn't. After a while, I didn't like it anymore.
I bet a solid mattress would be.
Yeah.
Also
very good.
Also help.
Yeah, you're tossing because you're in a full mattress.
No, the size isn't what it is.
Yeah, it is.
It's old. It's 20 years old.
It's bowed in the middle, and if you move around too much, you fall over the side.
Because it's just a square frame and the outline. There's nothing. There's no slats. There's nothing in the middle. It's just a square metal frame.
It's Mary falling out of bed.
So bad.
I'm so happy with my bed.
I know. I can't wait to get a new one, man.
King size bed has been the best thing.
I don't need a king size. That's too much for me.
That's too much for you, and also your spot is small. So
I can barely fit a queen in my room. Right. I took the measurements. I'm like, my whole bedroom is going to be this bed.
For me, I'm a big guy, and then also, like, sleeping with another person in a queen bed is too much for me because you're always touching. I need a little separation of time. I don't mind touching my girlfriend when we're sleeping, but I also like having...
It's like two different... Yeah. You're not even in the same bed.
At times it's like that, and sometimes that's how you want to sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I like it. King bed, all about it.
That's his nickname.
King Bed?
We call him King Bed around here.
King Bed.
Hey, Matt.
How you guys doing?
What's going
on? Just calling. I'm a millennial. I'm 27 this year. I've been with my girlfriend since 2009. We've been together since high school. It's a decade this year.
How's it going?
3 kids and a house.
Listen, there's success stories.
Again.
Again, you just rattled off like a bunch of things you have. How's the marriage?
We're not married.
Oh, you're not married. Oh, you've just been with her. You're
secret.
With her, with kids. Yeah, so why not get married?
That's what everybody else has been asking.
And what do you tell them?
A piece of paper. I think we get along just fine.
Why mess it up, right?
Yeah, I guess. I get, listen, you got to do whatever you want to do. But when people say a piece of paper as their reason, I always think the other side and be like, yeah, but so what's the big, I don't know. You do it. If it's working for you, that's what you do, right?
Yeah, it'll happen. I'm sure it will, but I feel like we're one of the few.
I think you are.
Actually been this far into it.
I think that's pretty admirable.
I think people also know that like there's a little switch that might flip in their head with that piece of paper too.
Yeah.
I think it's real.
If they avoid that, they might be better off. All right, thank you, Matt.
Have a good day.
A guy on Twitter made a good point. He said people, when they're that young, a lot of times they want the wedding and not the marriage.
Right.
So that's why they
Poundcake
rush into it. So they'll get married because they want the big party, the celebration, the attention.
Absolutely.
But they don't actually want to be married to that person.
I think that's what mine was when I got engaged. I definitely wanted that wedding.
I know people that, though, as they're getting divorced, they're like, I never should have done this. And they knew it all along.
Yeah.
I mean, you knew it with yours.
I knew it. I didn't even want to say yes when you did it.
Yeah.
It was one of those things where I was like, oh, this will fix things.
Nope, I'm one of those people.
This'll fix things.
That's always what you do. You get married, you have a kid, and all your problems go away.
You know what'll fix this? My unhappiness. That's what'll fix this. Me doing something I don't want to do.
Every time a friend gets married, I always...
An angel gets their wings?
No, I give them a gift that I'm like, okay, everyone else is going to get you a gift for your wedding. I'm going to get you a gift for your marriage. I thoroughly believe, like, I don't care about the wedding. Like, we can go to the courthouse.
What's the marriage gift?
Oh, it's like sex toys and stuff. But I want them to think of it as something that through the hard times they can look back on or try. They can try, and it might help their wedding or their marriage. But I mean, if you get like a toaster or something, that's not going to help your marriage.
You get them that alien one with the tentacles that puts for the eggs.
Now, honey, in sickness and in health, and this is pretty sick, I promise that gelatinous eggs will always be on our sexual menu.
Honestly,
get your egg shoot ready.
To future husband, like I honestly do not care about a big wedding. Like if he wants a wedding, that's fine. I'm not going to fight him on it. But we can go to the courthouse, and then we can have a bunch of people meet up at a bar afterwards.
I like the party, just an outside party. Have a friend
I want
officiate.
a big party. That's it.
Have a friend do the ceremony. Takes 10 minutes, and then just start the party. Everybody have a good time.
Tell you what, Herkimer and I were on the precipice of divorce, and then we dug into Poundcake's box o' dildos, and boy, did it save us.
Also, you don't know how they're using a toaster.
Absolutely.
You don't know how they're using their appliances.
I just know all my friends.
Blenders have more than one use.
Maybe those people, their common ground is cooked bread.
Could be.
Yep.
I remember Erica's wedding. I got her like a diamond encrusted, like some type of vibrator. I don't know what it was, but it was
Yeah, that's
diamond
what gave her
shaped.
pots.
Diamond
encrusted vibrator.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah.
Well,
okay.
it was Swarovski crystal. He
Well,
couldn't
sure,
afford
it
the
felt it
He
great.
couldn't afford the diamond one.
He found out that was actually what caused her illness.
I'd feel so god awful. I'm glad I never used it.
Oh, you're gonna give somebody used vibrator?
No.
This is for your marriage.
I'm just saying. I'm glad I
But
never
look
got
how,
one.
Look how quick he made it about him.
Yeah.
And he's like, I'd feel bad for
I'd feel
her,
so awful.
but I feel way worse if I had it myself and I got sick myself. Like, not for like for a moment he was sad for her, but then he's just like, I'm sad for me
You
too.
can shut your dirty whore mouth. Like I would feel terrible.
Shut your mouth, Bill.
Mouth.
Dirty whore mouth.
My golf mouth.
You're out there playing golf.
You're all dressed golf, playing golf.
Okay, hey, Mark Maron is coming back to do the world-famous Agora Theater. Always love when he's in town. It's the Hey, There's More tour. It's going to be on the 30th of this month, so if you want to go see Mark Maron, I will hook you up out of the break. 35192 if you want to text.
The Alan Cox Show on 100.7 WMMS and everywhere you go on our free iHeartRadio app. The biggest all